watching the Tanya Mullings Show, and welcome to the H.E.R network on Zingo TV, channel 251. Please remember to download both the Barn Burner and Zingo TV apps in their respective app stores on iOS and Android devices. While you download, make sure you rate and leave a comment. Both apps are free. Zingo TV is also available on Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire and Fire TV sticks, Roku and Roku sticks, and also on all smart TVs 2016 and forward. And tonight I have Grammy Award winning, two-time Grammy Award nominee, Juno Award nominee, singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, producer, and my longtime good friend Maurice Gregory is here. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Greetings every time. Good vibes, vibes. Yeah,
how you doing?
Not too bad, you know. I mean, hey, it's a lot of work getting up to this point, and I'm in Italy. I'm staying up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So staying up to make things work, you know, to make it work.
Yeah, so, I gotta give thanks. Thank you so much for staying up for the interview. You don't know enough respect for that. But before we get into your song, I read an article today. You're in the Jamaica Observer, and you're talking about you're in Italy with your other half and your family, yes, and you're getting ready,
yes,
to bake them Christmas cake.
Christmas cake.
Christmas cake, right?
From
so
Jamaica.
All I want to say is that I'd like to consider myself family. And, you know, you can mail peace, you know, it might not reach Christmas, but it can reach like New Year's. Me can't wait, you know.
See.
Oh my gosh. So how are you liking it over there? Is it a different change music-wise? How is it?
No, well, it's for me, it's a very creative place, you know. It's filled with music, the energy of music, because the people over here is kind of, you know, it's part of them thing. The whole music is part of their thing.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Like me dropping into this kind of thing, it's fine for me because the energy, it's very easy to create for me.
Yeah.
Because if everybody plays some instruments, I mean, maybe it's not by choice, it's just how the culture is.
Yeah.
Yeah, violin, classical piano, all type of things.
Yeah, and they love reggae over there. They love it over there.
Yes, love reggae music too.
Yes, yes.
It's a music place, so I fit right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it. But of course, you know, we're coming up to Christmas. You got a brand new Christmas song, and I'm so glad you could be on the show today before Christmas. Christmas in the Air.
Yes.
And you know, it's kind of funny because I'm on Reggae Global Radio. You're splashed all over the front page of Reggae Global Radio out there in Florida. You know, they got your back, that's your home. And yes, and of course, here, I'm not sure if you're aware, the Barn Burner Radio Network, we're on 22 platforms worldwide, and we've been busting it on there. I see you are on like everywhere, Tidal, H.E.R 100 playlist, Reggaeville playlist, Pandora, Spotify.
Yeah,
hello.
Man.
Like the thing a shot.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's so funny. A story about this old, you know, inception of this song.
Yes.
No, I was working on an EP for this other young lady from New York.
Okay.
My other app was like passing by and say, oh, why don't you do a Christmas song? I was like, Christmas song? Really? I was kind of reluctant at the time.
Yes.
But, you know, I kind of thought about it and say, you know what? Let me take some time out of this thing and do it. And I tried to do it as quick as possible. So I took 2 days.
Yeah.
I write it, make the music, mix it, and I sent it to Tony Kelly in Jamaica.
Yes.
And it was ready to go. So really quick turnover for this
one. That's an easy thing for you though.
Well, hey.
Your name Maurice Gregory. Yes, you know what's so funny is today, because you had done a Christmas song before, you put something else, but it was not a original. You did Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Right, it was not released. It was just YouTube kind of vibes. That's for fun.
Yes.
Fun.
And
yes.
I actually had that memory come up today on Facebook of that song. And I said, what's the odds of that? And you're on the show today.
Crazy.
It's a vibe sing. It's a vibe sings. Yes. So you got the write up in, how does it feel now to you? Like, you've done the solo thing before. We're going to get into everything, but I just want to ask you now, you've done the solo thing before, and then you went with Third World. We'll get into a little of that. And then you're gone solo. How does it feel, though, to you now doing solo? Do you prefer that now, or is it a little different for you?
I think it's better for me now. I think I'm more prepared for it. I think the journey from, being in Third World and doing all of that, international big stage and everything, I think it kind of helped to prepare me a little bit more than when I just started out trying to be Maurice Gregory, the artist. I was still learning. I was still learning how to be an artist.
Yeah, how to come up front and be the spotlight. That was not, you were more, you're very humble and more in the background. So to come up in the spotlight, that wasn't really, at that time for you, even though everybody was saying do it, that wasn't your thing. It was, how did you feel about that?
Yeah, that wasn't back then it wasn't my thing, because it was hard for me to feel comfortable. Because I was in the back for so long.
Yes.
That was my comfort zone. So that was my crutch.
Yes.
It's easy for me to just stay in the back, accompany, and I'm okay. But once I go out front, it's a different story, because then now the spotlight is on you.
Yes.
So, and that's pressure.
Now you know how lead vocalists feel, eh?
Absolutely. So that's pressure. Yes. But the Third World thing kind of helped me, because in our set, we get to go out front and actually, do that. Be out front with thousands of people.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think now I am more prepared now for, the solo thing.
Yeah.
And I'm ready. I'm focused.
And again, I don't want to get off the Christmas song yet. Like, again, my viewers, it's available everywhere. Go get it. Maurice Gregory, Christmas in the Air. It's a must-have. Make sure, again, you follow him on Instagram, all platforms. Just Google him, Maurice Gregory Music.
Yes.
And we like I said, we're playing it on air. It's really taking off. People are loving it. I have people request it, ask me to send it to them, so they are listening. And I just want to talk about, before we get into everything else, I actually want to start with your journey, because you've been in this game. You have done so much. And I want to say this to you, Maurice, before we go further. Like, I've known you for years. I'll just tell my story of how I met Maurice. So I know him years ago in the 90s. I recorded my first collaboration with his brother, Papa San. He has another brother, God rest his soul, Dirtsman, in the business. And years later, we buck up in Calgary Reggae Fest, 2007, and we link up, Maurice and I, and said, let's do some work. I have nothing but mad respect for you. Because of you and Dean Pond, Rimshot Productions, Mass Track Productions, I went on to get one of my nominations at the Junos 2012 was from Rescue Me, a track that is a banging track from Maurice Gregory. Everybody knows it over here. That's why I mention it. It's one of my biggest songs. And I remember Maurice giving me the demo of that song. And I was like, what plane do I have to get on? And I give you thanks for that. And I want to run down the work you've done. This is not about just me. I'm talking about the amount of work you put in for other artists. He also went on to do another collaboration for me, which I guess I had on previous, Danglin, the former lead vocalist of the Wailers, On My Way. We went #1 with that in Canada. Thanks again to Dean Pond and Maurice Gregory, and Who's Hurting Now. Yeah. And the reason why I'm starting with this, Maurice, is because I want to take this time to give you your props where your props are deserved. the amount of work you've done for artists being behind the scene. You give your all to people, and you breaking out and doing what you did before. We're going to get into your works that you did before you decided to go third world and come back solo.
True.
Because you put a lot of your talent on hold to give to others. And I just want to take this time to, I don't want to talk too fast and take away from this, but I have to take this opportunity and run down some of the work that you've done with these artists out here. We have Morgan Heritage you work with.
Yes.
You know, I'm just running. And when I say you can elaborate on, there's so much work, I'm sure you can't remember what you did on each project because you've lent. Go ahead, you can say what you lend to each project. You do engineering, you do vocals, you do mixing, mastering, play every instrument. Like,
man, along with my good brethren Tony Kelly,
yes,
we have covered a lot of grounds with a lot of artists. You know, Shaggy, Beanie Man, Wayne Wonder, and then
sorry, you left out something there. Surprise. Don't leave out a surprise.
Surprise too. Right. And I have some international artists too, you know, like Heather Headley. Did something
Yes.
too.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, man, she's good. Brick and Lace, you know, did something on their stuff too.
Glacia Robinson.
Glacia Robinson. Yeah. Oh,
yes.
That's my sister right there. So
yes.
And,
I remember when we were working. You actually introduced me to her music. Amazing, beautiful.
Yeah,
you have, of course, Papa San, your brother, to work with. Can't leave out San.
Every project. I mean, since he made the transition, almost every albums I've been on. You know, so
yes,
another one, and you have
and who?
You have Aiken and Beanie Man, so that's another international thing too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fiona, I think she is amazing out of Florida.
Fiona Robinson.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man.
She's amazing.
Yes.
Collie Buds.
Collie Buds. Yes, I forget about Collie Buds. Man.
Yes.
I can't remember everything. It's a lot. I don't store.
Yes.
Like that.
I'm here to remind you, Nadine Sutherland.
Definitely. Yep.
Tanto Metro and Devante, you were a big part of that with Tony C.D. Kelly.
True.
Kevin Little.
Yes. Drive me crazy.
Yeah. Def Jam Jamaica.
Oh yeah. Wow.
I'm giving you a rundown, so you probably even forgot how much work you've done. Yeah. Pressure Bus Pipe. Can't leave out Pressure.
Absolutely.
Mishka.
Big song.
Yeah. There is so much work that you have done. And like I said, when I met you, you were working on Closure with Dean Pond, a solo album. True. That was pure fire. That's all I got to say. And we gotta talk about that, because that's important to talk about that album, because this is when you got the opportunity between this time to go on the road with Third World. And your album Closure, you did some cover songs. Actually, you just did a recently, even though it was an older one, you did a video for Someone to Love You.
Yes.
You can check that out on YouTube. Yes. And what studio were you in again?
This was RJ studio.
Yeah, for the video shoot.
Yeah, a little thing, to kind of keep some things out there, Yeah.
Yes. Sure. Do you remember the song you did that went on a VP compilation? It was a cover song.
That's the same song.
It was that one? Oh, yes. Someone to Love You. Yes. And there was
Reggae Covers for Love or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone to Love You. And you had another video, Moonlight.
Yes.
Yes, Closure. I'm running these down because I'm doing this because the body of work that Maurice has done, you got to go check it out. If you don't have this album called Closure, you got to get it in your collection. In My Dreams was another track on the album.
That's a wicked tune.
Yes.
It's a nice one. It's one of the most requested one from Closure.
Yeah. I
Nice.
remember that one did really well for you. Angel.
Yes.
Yes. He doesn't even elaborate. See how humble he is? He doesn't elaborate. He's like
It's a thing because a lot of the stuff uh, that album,
yes.
sometimes I have to kind of go back to it and kind of listen back some stuff because I don't
Yeah.
remember a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
After I do it, I park it, and don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah. I
But
still think, me personally, I think that album could have done more work. I think still to today, I think it deserves more push on that again. Let it go. Let it get out there. That's my opinion. I think it's an amazing album.
yeah, I think so too. It
You
never got
know?
the presence.
Yes, yes. And the reason why I say I don't feel that it got the presence that it deserved was because around that time you did get the opportunity to just like it was supposed to be like a fill-in thing on the Third World Band, and you kind of got it fill-in turned into 10 years later.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that kind of put a little damper on
the closure.
And closure on the dream because I think I wasn't totally ready
to be the upfront person.
Yes, I was finding a kind of an excuse not to do it. So I think that was it.
Yeah.
But as I said, the journey is important because that journey helps to kind of prepare me for what I'm doing now.
Yes.
Yeah, because if your mind is not ready, you can't do it. I mean, you can't follow through with it.
No.
Yeah. So I appreciate everything that happened.
Oh, yes. Everything happens for a reason,
Absolutely.
I'm running them down, whether you like it or not. I'm running every track down. Ready for Love.
Yes, nice one. Nice cover from.
Yes.
What's her name again? H.E.R. Yeah.
Yes. Ready for Love and Forgiving.
Yes. It's another nice one too.
Yeah, and because you're mine. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Can't Wait.
That was it. The first one, right? The first track.
Yes. Most of the tracks you did, you and Dean Pond together, right?
Well, you know what? Yes, because after I start the tracks, in my studio,
yes,
I would go to Dean and say, Dean, let's put live drum on these tracks.
Yes. You got to get the rim shot.
Yeah, man. And that time, Dean studio's kit rack sounds amazing. So it was like, let's do this. And we just joined forces and just went for it.
Nice.
And it came out really, 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 really good. I was so satisfied with that album.
Yes. There was Father. That was a beautiful track.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to kind of do a song like that for the last one to kind of, bring it all together. Me, because I am, spiritual guy still.
Yes.
So I want to kind of close out with that kind of a thing. So that was a special one for me still.
Yes.
Love all the songs, but that was a special one for me.
Father. And Good Enough.
Yes, that's a nice one too.
Yes. Just a Little.
Yes.
Taking you down memory lane. Pretty Brown Eyes.
Oh,
that was a big one.
Story about that one, no?
Yes.
A DJ, I'm from Florida, called me one day and say, Maurice, I think I should do this song, And I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I like the song. It's one of my favorite groups still, Mint Condition.
Yeah.
One of my favorite groups. I say, okay, let me try this thing out. And I went for it. And it came out pretty cool.
Nice.
I was satisfied with that one. Yeah, man.
And the last one, African Woman.
Oh, that's a nice one. The harmonies are just rich and wonderful. And then I invited Pressure for that one.
Yes, Pressure.
Pressure. That one was on serious for a minute. It might still be on serious for still playing on serious.
Yeah. Oh, and then I said last one. No, the last one is All of a Sudden featuring Surprise and Wayne Wonder. That one you shot a video for, I remember.
Yes. But guess what? No.
Yes.
That was the first single, I think. The first
off of it, yeah.
Yes, that one, because all I'm thinking was just experimenting. I was just like, okay, let me just. I did that one first, and I was like, okay, that song.
Was that your first video? That one there?
First video ever.
Yeah. I see young Maurice in that one. I'm not saying you look old now, but I remember.
yeah, I understand. But of course, it was that was 2000 what 10, right?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
See, yeah, and then Wayne Wonder just come in and just join me and just make the thing nice.
Yeah. It was nice. That and the reason why I say this again, my viewers, go Google that album Closure, masterpiece. Go get it, and hopefully Maurice will push that again. I know you as a musician, you're probably saying, okay, that's old. You're on to the new thing now. But I just think it's an amazing body of work.
I think once I ignite the fire or the flame, that will also get, in the mix, because everything follows from what you're doing. Once you shed some light on what you're doing now, present, then people is gonna go back and research and find those stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing still. So everything can come together.
Everything can come together.
Yeah.
And again, the next one was Groovin'. You did that album or EP, as you say.
EP, yeah.
Yeah.
EP. But that one is like, I had some songs that, was on my hard drive.
Yeah.
Wasn't moving, wasn't doing anything. I was like, okay, I need to get this off my hard drive.
Yeah.
I just take them off my hard drive, put them together, and release it as an EP. It wasn't a plan like, okay, I'm making an EP. I just went on my hard drive because I have a lot of songs on my hard drive.
Yeah.
Sometimes what happened, we as creators, we just create music, make music, and leave them on the drive. And
you don't do anything with it.
Yeah, I just was like, no, I can't do this. And I still have a lot more on the on drives.
Oh, I can imagine. You probably have like 4 albums you could put together.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I used to make a song, not a song, but a rhythm every day for one time. Every day I make one. Yeah. When one used to call me one a day.
One a day.
Yeah.
No, you just get up and that's what you got to do. It comes to your head, you put it down right away before you forget. And it's
it's funny because I forget things quickly because it's been replaced by another idea very, very fast.
Yes. Yeah.
So if I don't, and I learned that lesson the hard way, because sometimes I get an incredible idea, and because I don't capture it right away, it's gone, and I'm frustrated. I'm trying to figure out what I just did.
Yes.
So nowadays, I have to have a studio close to me. Yeah. So if I get the idea, I just go and just record it, or my voice note on my phone, and just capture that, because I know I won't remember anything about it. Yeah. Once it's gone, it's gone for me.
Yeah. You're wicked on the writing. Like I said, that Rescue Me, honest to God, I've done a lot of work, and I no disrespect to any of the producers, because I work with amazing producers, but that one for me was, I think, the first song that I would say that that represents me as the artist. Like I want it. And I personally, I'm not a producer and I couldn't find that. And I feel like when I got that song from you, I said, this is Tanya. This is what I want to say. This represents me, you know, and you brought that to me. So give thanks for that. I'm saying you're crazy on the writing, like boom.
Thanks. Thanks.
Back to grooving. Yeah. One more try.
Yes. That song is, I kind of wanted to say something by, you know, not because you don't, the first try, you don't get it on the first try. You should not think that it can't ever happen for you.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just need to grow and go again.
Yes.
It's just like some people that goes on like a talent show, but they're not really so good yet, not developed yet.
Yes.
But they get the, wet their feet a little bit.
Yes.
And then, okay, I'm sorry, you're not there yet, but come back.
Yes.
In a few years. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Sometimes it's just that kind of a situation. Not because you don't make it, you know, don't get frustrated. Give it another try.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over You.
Over You now is, I was Caution, my brethren now.
Oh, Caution. Oh, I had Caution on the show as well. God bless him.
Yeah, man. God bless him, man.
Yes.
That's my
we gotta talk about that too. Thank you. You did that track.
Yeah, man. Oh yes.
The Thank You Mission as well for Caution.
I just remember I did that track. But Steel Garden from Cell Block.
Yes.
Yeah. He had this track and he wanted Caution to do something on it. And I think I probably recorded Caution doing that. His and Caution decided that, okay, why don't you do a song on the track too? Yeah. So I just wrote that song.
Oh, so it was on the same rhythm. I haven't heard Caution's version song.
Yeah, same rhythm.
Okay.
I think Simone Garden have one on it to have a song on the same track too.
Okay.
It's a compilation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke again about Caution and Thank You Mission, that you wrote the track for that. He told the story of that, and I know you two are close, and it's kind of funny. He got emotional and he told the story of how it all happened when you guys came together to do that song.
It's crazy. It's a crazy thing because we all came together, and it's like it's a thing that happened before something else happened.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy thing. So, and that's the reason why I got so emotional, because it's like it's a premonition kind of thing. Like, okay, something is gonna come your way.
Yes.
You're gonna have the strength to deal with it. You know, so these are the words that you should actually lean on.
Yes.
And that's what happened. This Thank You song help him big time. Help him to balance himself, because he leans on it. He leans on it big time. And I am very, very happy that I am a part of that whole thing, you know?
Yes.
Because it's a special thing. Because sometimes you don't know in the moment what you're doing, you know? You don't have an idea what you're doing.
No.
Sometimes some things are just divine, you know?
Yes. And to my viewers, if you're not following us, what we're speaking about, at Thank You Mission, at Caution, I had the artist on weeks ago speaking about his battle with colon cancer. And Maurice Gregory here is the one who produced the track, to represent Thank You Mission, which that's what we're talking about. And again, visit at Thank You Mission to help out any way you can with Caution, our dear friend. He's doing good though. He's doing good. His spirit's up.
Of course.
It's a good thing.
Man.
So Rock With Me. We're still on the Groovin' EP. People go check it out if you want to go get it.
I did this track. I did this track and I did another. I invited Caution to be a part of this compilation idea.
Yes.
So I did my one first. Then I invited him in. He did something like I Remember, I think, on it. A song called I Remember. Yeah, it was a nice one. And Red Fox just called me the other day and said, listen, I would love to have that track, you know.
Yeah.
So it's cool. And when they called me, I was like, wow, how am I gonna find that track? Again, it's been it's a while.
Yeah.
It's a while, but I found it and I sent it to him. That's really cool.
You're talking about, you said Red Fox, and it just reminded me, you said you got a call today. I was on the phone today with Noel Brownie, and he said, hail him up.
Oh, hail him up. Wicked.
Yes. He saw my WhatsApp status and he replied to it. He goes, Maurice at it again? And I said, yes, you're going to a solo thing.
Oh, Noel Brownie.
Yes.
Listen to me.
He had said, hail you up.
Brownie have a lot to do with my inception as a singer. Yes. Trust me. He recorded my first ideas.
Yes.
So, yes, Noel Brownie. Yes, sir. You're the man.
Yeah. I know. I got it. Already the Brownie family is like family.
Yeah, man.
So that was like, yeah. I said, he's on the show today. So I said, I definitely will hail him up for you.
Yeah,
the
man.
next one, Groovin', of the title track of the EP, Groovin'.
Yeah, it's just I just find topics sometimes. I just write a name down and challenge myself and see if I can write something within that context sometimes. So I just put grooving down.
Yes.
And just write something that fits with that. Sometimes it's not really an experience, it's an idea.
Yeah.
It's an idea, but I'm sure that,
it was grooving.
Yeah. Some people can relate to the concept of having fun grooving,
Yes. Mm-hmm. The last one, Question.
Yeah, that was an experiment for me. Mm-hmm. I was tapping into my pop music side.
Your side.
Yeah, I was experimenting with that one.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I mean, I've two sides. I have this R&B sound inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can do the reggae thing, but I never really tapped into that pop sound. So that was an experiment for me, but it was pretty cool, interesting. Came out good.
Yes. So again, my viewers, go get it. EP is Groovin'. Closure is the first album.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go back to the early days because you don't know music is in your family, clearly.
Yeah, man.
Born in Jamaica. Which part of Jamaica?
Kingston.
Okay.
Jubilee Hospital. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to tell a little story about how you began in it before you got to the days of touring at 18 years of age.
Oh, well, I was going to college. I was going to college at the time. And, well, my uncle now decided he wanted me to go on tour with him as a keyboard player. Now, I didn't even have a passport at the time. I had nothing. Nothing. Anyway.
He said, may I go foreign?
Yeah. So I had to rush and figure some things out and get my stuff together.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, I'm getting to travel to America to play music.
Yeah.
I got to, this not leaving me. So
yeah.
Anyway, I went on tour. I was about maybe 18 or something like that, somewhere there. And I went on tour for the first time with called Justin Hines and the Dominoes. I was the youngest member. Always is, for some reason, I don't know why.
Carry go bring come.
Carry go bring come. I was playing those classic
Yeah.
ska songs by just
Foundation.
Foundation. Was really, really cool. Nice
Yes.
experience for me because it was my first time. I mean, first time touring,
Yes.
you know, and I'm in the US of A. I'm in Colorado. I'm in New Mexico. I'm in Aspen. I mean those places. And you know, another thing too, when I reached like the high altitude places,
Yeah.
I couldn't explain why I couldn't breathe so much.
Oh,
Then so I learned that the air was thinner because I was higher
okay.
at a higher altitude. So my nose was like burning here sometime.
Oh.
Didn't understand what it was. And they explained it to me that, yeah, you're in Colorado, higher altitude. So learned
Yes.
a lot, by going on that tour. And as I said, all them things that kind of set me up, because from I started touring at that time, I never really stopped. The,
Yeah.
the only thing I did, I don't want to jump the gun and talk about the North Coast thing if you want to go into that. But
Yeah. Go ahead.
after I came back from that tour, I went to the North Coast in the hotel industry and started playing in a band.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is that sane band?
yes, it wasn't saying yet. It wasn't saying band yet.
Okay.
We didn't form the band yet, but those were the members, the same
Okay.
members of that band.
Okay.
It's later on, we decided to put something together,
Mm-hmm.
and that turned out well. That turned out pretty cool because then that lends itself to Freddie McGregor. I was young, still young,
Yeah.
little boy, going on tour again with Freddie McGregor, touring the US and Europe.
Nice.
And that just blossomed into wonderful stuff, playing for everybody,
Yeah. You're playing for Tony Rebel.
Tony Rebel, yes, Wally Show, Wally
Yeah. Judy Mowat.
Judy Mowat, Michael Rose,
Yeah.
who again? Anyone. Because everybody now wants to use this band because this band was like really, really on fire. This band
Yeah.
was,
You became the main backing band for Sumfest, Reggae Sumfest.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. We should do, when it just started, we started doing 3 nights. That band started play for every single artist.
That's a lot.
That was too much. It was actually
Yeah.
too much
People
because
don't realize how much work it is. That's a lot.
no, after because in when daylight, when sun comes up,
Yeah.
and you're still playing, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong.
No, it means that you're a good band, but I know what you mean. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, man. So trust me, standing up for so long and playing is.
Yeah.
But again, that journey is important because it prepares you for what you actually gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I went through all of that stuff because it makes me good here in terms of
Yeah.
quickness. Because someone just
Mhm.
went on the stage and asked for a rhythm, you better play it, remember it, and play it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So very, very quick on the ball like that. So it was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a journey. It was a
So,
journey.
so after the same band, what happened after that?
After saying I migrated to the US.
Okay.
All right, migrated to the US now and say, all right, I'm take a little break,
Yeah.
So I started working in a music store
Mhm.
as a manager, and then I went to a show. Benjamin's, I think
Big
no,
up Benji.
Benjamin's called me to come play for it at
Yes.
some club, and I went and did it. And this other guy saw me Chris Garvey saw me playing and said, man, this guy is pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, he drafted me into a band with Kimani Marley. And then there it goes again. Back on tour.
Yes.
So I didn't even alert my job that I wasn't gonna come back. I just didn't come back. I just didn't go back to that job. That was
That's
it.
bad. You should put in your 2 weeks notice. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible, you know. I did it. So that was I hated it though.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, I know. I'm just joking. I imagine they're looking at you on TV and they say, "Oh, there he is."
yeah, and sometimes people would come in and say, "What are you doing? I mean, you're not supposed to be." I was like, I mean, if they can see that, then you know, why why remain and stay in something you don't really like or comfortable.
Yeah. Well, people say, they look at you and think that I get that too. We all go through that where we have to go to 9 to 5 and then they look at like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing music, So you have a gift. It's like, this is what you're supposed to be doing, not that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially when they know that you have something special.
Oh, yeah.
They think you're wasting it and they themselves get frustrated with you. Because these guys come in all the time and say, no, Maurice, yeah, you need to do the music, man.
Yeah.
This is, and I respect him for that still because him always come in and say the same thing, never change.
Yeah.
And, I guess what he said to me kind of stayed with me a little bit.
Yeah.
And after I went to that Benjamin's thing, I think that I decided to just, go with the tour thing and the music thing again. And matter of fact, I was in that job for like a year.
Yeah.
1 year and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then after the Kimani Marley.
After Kimani Marley, no. Wayne Wonder.
Okay.
Wayne Wonder.
You too.
Wayne Wonder. So Wayne Wonder have this big song called No Letting Go at the time.
Oh, big song, yeah.
Huge song. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put a band together for Wayne Wonder with the same guy that drafted me into Kimani Marley. I drafted him into Wayne Wonder's band. Yes, it was Derek Barnett, bass player.
Yes, big up Derek.
Myself, Chris Garvey.
Nice.
And Paul Sutton, drummer.
Bad. They're from City Heat.
City Heat, yes.
They produced my first album.
You see there?
Yeah, that's my voice.
Yeah, man. So that's a kick-ass band.
Yes.
It's a wicked band.
That's nice.
We covered a lot of grounds. Within that time, I was playing for Wayne Wonder. So we did US, we did Europe, we did Japan, we did Africa.
Wow.
Lot of grounds,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wayne's still doing his thing. So then after that, is that when you started doing the solo
yes.
Closure?
Yeah.
Okay. So then again, we got back to the Closure and then again, 10 years with Third World Band. Yes. Again, we didn't mention before, of course, big respect to Richie Catcore, AJ Brown Ruption, and Norris Webb.
Yeah,
I mean,
big ups.
Yeah. That's your family. And I know for you, you didn't expect to be there so long, but it was a nice thing and you were going with it and everything. And I know for yourself, it must have been a difficult decision to go back to the solo thing and say, guys, I'm going to go do this. So I'm sure you miss them. But to be honest, me personally, knowing you for so long, I am so glad that you were taking this time to be the artist Maurice because you are so talented,
Thanks. Yeah, yes. When you get comfortable in something, yeah, sometimes it's bittersweet, you know,
Yes.
bittersweet. So you love it, but you still got to pursue your dreams and your goals at the same time. So
Yes.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I know all the guys are supporting you fully on your
Oh
journey
yeah.
as a solo artist. I had AJ Brown on, and you know, me and him are family from a long time.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
Maurice, my boy.
Absolutely.
Yes, and he's happy to see you doing your thing, and of course, you know. But what's next for
Uh,
you?
well, my plan is, for the new year, new music for the new year. I'm just
Yes,
I'm just waiting for January
yeah,
because I think um not the beginning of January, but somewhere within, I want to start releasing new music from that time.
yeah. From
Plan. And it's gonna
well,
be either an album. I mean, I haven't decided yet. It might be an album, it might be an EP, but
mhm.
music, sure. New music is coming.
Yeah. Well, like you said, your hard drive is full.
Yes. So I need to just decide. But
Yes.
I don't want to just do the same approach that I did with the EP. I want
Yeah.
to collectively create um the music um yeah to kind of fit a theme in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
So
there? I already know you're a big producer yourself, but and you've worked with a lot of people as well. But is there anybody producer wise, if you were to collaborate with and have the opportunity to, who would you want to collaborate with?
we'll have Tony Kelly because we're working together again after
Yes,
that time.
I know you guys haven't left.
We haven't really left.
Darling.
We just take a break for
Yeah,
and we're on it again. We're
yeah.
doing stuff together. I just did the song for Kalia, the
Okay.
Hallelujah song. I
The
produced
which one?
Hallelujah, the Hallelujah cover song.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I produced that one.
Oh,
And
that's you. I didn't know you did that. Wow, big up. I saw
yeah,
that one. You sent me that, but I didn't realize you were a part of that.
yeah, man, I produced that one.
Nice.
And we did some collaboration with Shaggy and his Christmas project. Uh,
Nice.
so it's a lot of stuff. So Tony Kelly is there as one of my partners in crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, big producer thing. Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, and I have
Um,
Dean Pan. I have Dean Pan too, as you know. I've Dean.
yes. Rim
So
shot.
yeah, man, I have a nice, you know, a nice crew. So I
Yeah. You
need to
guys.
do. I have my people.
Yeah, it's kind of funny too. You talk about anything I get from Dean, and I don't even sometimes I actually the Itana album, I heard Carry You. I don't have the credits when they sent it to me, just a song, and I heard it and I knew right away it was Dean's production. I knew he worked on it, the sound, and that was the one off the that I grabbed right away. I always the sound when you hear it.
It's called Carry
Yeah.
You.
Yes. Did you work on that too?
Um,
And it was funny because how I found out is I saw him post it and I go, what's the odds of that? I picked that song and I felt that it had his sound, but I didn't ask him. And then I saw him post it and I was like, oh my gosh, that is him.
man, they didn't have a unique sound.
Oh yeah.
Unique sound for
Yeah,
sure.
man. I want him to start putting more stuff out too, you know?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
man.
to see that. I want to see that. Is there anybody that you would like to collab with artist wise if you were doing like a collab on your album?
Um, yeah. Well, I have maybe Glacier Robinson. I'm gonna do
Yes.
something with her for sure because she's awesome. I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Glacier for sure. Um, internationally,
Hmm.
yeah, I like Alicia Keys.
Oh, that would be a lick.
I would love to be able to be in the same space
Yes.
and just share ideas and see what happens from there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that.
No,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
got it. You got it. I don't think you'd be intimidated at all.
No, no.
Um, any advice you have for upcoming artists?
Yeah. Well, put the work
Mm-hmm.
in practice. Because practice makes perfect, believe it or not, it makes perfect. Make sure that you don't shortchange, don't always give 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Percent. Um, don't let anything slip through the crack
Mm-hmm.
because your work is gonna speak for you,
Yes.
and that's what's gonna carry you. You know, so just
Mm-hmm.
practice and be your best, and that will speak for you.
Yes. And how do you feel about the younger generation reggae? This the vibe that's coming out now. Quality or what is your outlook on the music coming out?
Well, some of it is quality, of course,
Yes.
but some you have to understand that everybody is different and have a different point of view. Sometimes I'm not shooting down anything,
Yes.
but to each his own, and I think that the real thing will always live,
Mm-hmm.
last longer. You know?
Yes. Quality music, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, will sustain. Quality music will sustain, and the one that's not, you know, not quality, will not last very very long. That's why you have to
yes.
keep doing 100 songs in 2 months, just to stay relevant.
Yeah. Like, how do you feel about artists when they drop music like back to back? Do you find that they don't let the music breathe? So what's your thought on that?
Yeah, you have to make the music breathe. I think that's
Yeah.
important because um, if you're gonna make music that quickly and release it that quickly, it means that it's not staying.
Mm-hmm.
It's not staying. So you have to keep doing it very very quickly to stay relevant. So something is wrong with that. I think. In
Yeah,
my
I think that they're trying to stay relevant and out there, but it's not something that's sticking.
It's not sticking.
No. And
No,
that's why I'm saying it's important. I feel the same way to put quality out there. Take the time and do quality that can be picked up anytime and played 10 years from now.
and that's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's what you should shoot for.
Yeah.
For generations to be playing your song. Yeah, that's the ultimate as a
Yeah.
entertainer, as a singer or musician. You want that to happen because it's called legacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Again, Christmas in the air. It's out now. Go get it. It's almost Christmas. So
Yeah.
even download it, send it to your family, buy it as a Christmas gift, all these things. Any
Yeah.
shout outs you want to shout out anybody, Maurice?
Oh yeah. I want to give a big shout out to Dean Pan.
Yes.
That has been a big part of my journey too. And big shouts out to Tony Kelly. These people are core
Mm-hmm.
people that help to kind of, you know, build my thing, build
Mm-hmm.
my, my focus and journey, everything musically. So it's like posts, like columns. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, and they're strong. They're strong columns. I can lean on these columns. So I want to give big shouts out to them and to everybody that likes Maurice Gregory and support Maurice Gregory. Thank you very much and happy holidays to everyone.
And I think the guys, Tony and Dean, would have the same thing to say about you.
I think so.
Uh, Thank you so much, Maurice, for being on the show. I appreciate you for staying up late. Give
Yeah.
thanks.
No problem.
Yes, and we got to get out of here. Again, follow him on Instagram at Maurice Music. Just Google him, Maurice Gregory. And again, Thank you so much for being on the show. This show can also be heard on the Barn Burner 122 platforms. The H.E.R network is a part of the Barn Burner network. Please check out thebarnburner.ca for all news and programming. Barn Burner, watch it, hear it, read it, download it, live it. It's the Tanya Mullings Show here each and every Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m. Catch you same time, same place next week. Have a blessed evening and all take care. Bye.